Welcome to a new episode of the True American Real Patriot Podcast. On this episode, we are going to watch how Trump honors 6 fallen American soldiers and how Fox News covers up his disgraceful behavior. First, please like, comment, and subscribe. As a new podcast, we are trying to get to 100 followers by the end of the month. Okay, let's watch video from Saturday showing Trump accept the fallen soldiers. What do you notice?
Meanwhile, turning now to your headlines, President Trump, First Lady Melania Trump, Vice President J.D. Vance, and Secretary Lady Usha Vance attending a dignified transfer to honor the final homecoming of the 6 U.S. service members killed in Kuwait. The solemn ritual returns the remains of troops killed in action. It is considered one of the most somber duties of a commander-in-chief. President Trump promising the nation that they will all be remembered as heroes. And meanwhile, turning now to your headline.
Okay. I don't see the problem here. What's the problem, Nick?
Well, that video was not from yesterday. So Donald Trump did look, I guess, presidential.
Somber.
He was saluting, somber. But yesterday, if you look at the picture up top, yesterday he's wearing one of his clown white USA hats that probably is for sale for $49.99 on the Trump store. That was made in China.
Nick, you're fake news because it blends into the background. So I don't see a hat. There's just a shadow that comes out of nowhere. Oh, shit. Fuck.
Yeah, so he was golfing earlier in the day, and then
no, it was the next day. He wore the same hat the next day.
The next day? Okay.
He wore the same hat that he wore at the dignified transfer the next day. Mind you, and this, I'll never understand this. No, you know what? I think I know why. This guy got chastised.
No, that's a bridge too far. That is unacceptable. That
at a press conference? What
Unreal.
is fucking wrong with you? Have some manners. Have some respect. Show the office the amount of respect it deserves, sir. What is wrong with you? I mean, undignified. Just absolutely classless.
Yeah. Go back to the other picture real quick. What the fuck is he looking at? Seriously. What is he looking at?
There's nothing there. He's hallucinating. He tried some allegedly. Maybe he tried some of the ketamine that Elon allegedly uses, and he's just like, ooh.
Oh, I was wrong. So I said $49.99. The first comment on the Twitter, it's $55 for that fucking hat.
Made in China, cost them what, $2 maybe to make, $1.50 per hat. I mean, they sell the Trump Bible, the God Bless America Bible, for $59.99, and that cost them $3 to make in China. That seems to be the going rate.
That he has this, I don't know what you would call it, this view from the public that he's like pro-military and pro our vets. It's amazing to me, right? It couldn't be further from the truth. One, he calls McCain, as everyone knows, like, I like soldiers who don't get caught. There's an article in the Atlantic where John Kelly, who was his chief of staff, said that he called American heroes that died suckers and losers. He's asked about dead Americans, in this Iran war. He's like, that's the way it is in war. Now
it is what it is.
It is what it is. And now he's accepting, fallen soldiers with a goofy hat on.
Oh, it's probably really bright out there. His eyes are old. They're sensitive. I would imagine he sent them off in a way that would honor and respect them the way they deserve to be honored and respected. I mean, he showed up in a motorcade of 50 vehicles. He flew in on Air Force One, and he stacked our fallen soldiers on top of each other in the back of an Amazon fucking Sprinter van, bro.
It's really, really aggravating and just disrespectful, and it's painful. And here's the thing about all this. Fox fucking News, they even know that this is really bad, right? And so what we showed you was, they were like, we can't play the video of him with that stupid hat on. Yeah. Like, what else do we got? So they were like, oh, pull up the old dignified transfer. And they did that, and they got called out. And so then they subsequently apologized, but still haven't shown the video of him in the hat at the dignified transfer.
No, they didn't. But they did issue an apology, and good on them, I guess.
We want to acknowledge a mistake made earlier on our program. During our coverage of yesterday's dignified transfer, we inadvertently aired video from an older dignified transfer instead of the ceremony that took...
Inadvertently? Get the fuck out of here, bro. You knew exactly what you were fucking doing. You did the same shit when they asked him about the fucking Epstein files if you would release them, right? You
Yeah, they
just
cut that
released it
off.
when he was like, yeah. And not the fucking 30-second soliloquy that he went on afterwards talking about people getting hurt, his friends getting hurt, right? This isn't fucking inadvertent. Like, this was intentional. You knew exactly what you were doing. You can't defend this. This is the first dignified transfer of this military operation war, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And he couldn't even bother to show up without a hat and to put them in some hearses. It's not like he was taking home 100 of them. It doesn't even matter. We got the money for it. Rent the fucking hearse. Take off your hat. Like, this is fucking 101 shit, dude. Like, this is shit that Tony Soprano would smack you upside the head for.
He does not care. And I was going to say, are you calling into question Fox News' tagline that they're the fair and balanced news network? It sounds like you are. That's, I don't know, man.
Incredible stuff. Let me just hear it out, the rest of it.
Place yesterday. We deeply regret the error and extend our respect and condolences to the service members' families. We ought to move on.
So much so that you didn't even show what actually fucking happened.
Again, I just don't know how you can support this administration. He does not care about anybody but himself, and it's getting worse. Maybe you could argue in his first term he did care. I don't know. I would argue against that because I have TDS. But now his statements are confirming that he just doesn't give a shit.
His actions are confirming that he doesn't give a shit. His statements been confirmed that he doesn't give a shit. His actions, but he just keeps on doing it. And again, if you're a military family, chances are you voted heavy right. You know, you probably voted for him 70, 80%. Military and military families. And this is how he treats you. You know, they're floating the idea of the draft. They're not shutting that down. And this is the type of and the level of respect that you could expect to get from the leadership that's sending your sons off to war.
Yeah, this is the last point from me. If any military or former military folks are watching and they would like to have a conversation about why they support Trump, I'd love to hear them out. I really would, because it baffles me as to why. I know a few military folks, and none of them support Trump. I also live in a blue state, so not surprising. But if anyone out there, any listeners, I'd love to hear from you.
I have a good amount of family that was in the military and some high ranking, and they all can't stand him. They all see him for exactly what he is. They took an oath to the Constitution. They uphold that oath and they believe in that oath. And, you know, Trump did the same thing and he doesn't give a fuck about it. That's what people go to war for, is to uphold and honor our Constitution at home, to protect that. Any last thoughts?
No, just looking at the oil prices. That will be a consistent view of ours today.
Oh, God, it's not going to be good, dude. It's not going to be good. I mean, it was $5 a gallon when it was at $1.10 a barrel 3 years ago. So here we go again. But anyways, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the show. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to get notified when we drop a new episode. And we'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.
Peace. Thanks.